a lot of times we don't know this growing up. No one teaches us how to take care of money. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Natalie's Niche. If this is your first time watching my videos, welcome. Today we have an exciting topic because it's a new year and I know that we're all trying to be better people when it comes to our money. So I really wanted to share 10 tips, 10 habits that's keeping you poor, because this is something that I feel like last year was when I actually finally realized that there were habits that I had that were actually keeping me in this mind state of always being in debt. Well, if this is you, this is the video for you. I will be sharing money habits that's actually keeping you poor. Have you ever figured or thought about how the poor keeps getting poor and the rich keep getting rich? It's not that the rich people have a sixth sense or they have two heads. It's more like they have financial advisors that tell them what to do and how to spend their money. So that's why you think that there's a difference. The first thing that's keeping you poor is not having a monthly budget. You know, a lot of times money just comes in and you just use it as you go. It's like, okay, pay my bills. When I pay my bills, I'm fine. And I know this is a lot of people, right? If you can pay your bills and eat, you're okay. Well, that is the reason you're in this constant hustle of just, you know, making more money, because you're not making plans for your money. Set a budget. What are your goals? What are your bills? What are, you know, the things that you spend on a monthly basis on food, you know, little things like that. I used to think it's so cliche actually having a book and writing out things, or actually having a mental, you know, calculation of how much you spend in a month. I used to think that that was crazy, but let me tell you that this will save you so much money, because sometimes you write out all your stuff and you're like, well, I've been spending too much money on buying food outside. You can actually begin to do little things like buy your food home and cook for yourself. So laying out your budget actually makes you see where there's a hole in your money, you know. Number two, I really love number two because I learned that from my husband. My husband usually watches this YouTube guy on YouTube. His name is Minority Mindset. I'm also gonna link him down below if you want to also go watch him. But my husband actually told me this, and he was like, if you cannot afford something, it's okay not to buy. Buying things that you cannot afford is really keeping you poor if you think about it. My husband brought out this rule that if I cannot buy it 3 times over or 3 times, there's no need buying it, right? And so that actually put us in a mindset when we're trying to save up for our house to just think of it like, if we can't buy this 3 times, there's no need to buy it. And when I tell you that that literally helped us save so much money, you will not believe it, because it's like you cannot afford. There are a lot of things we buy that we cannot afford. Trust me, that Chanel bag, can you really afford it? Yes, you can buy it, but can you afford it? It's very easy to buy things, right? You can buy it, but you cannot afford it, right? Because a lot of people buy things and then at the end of the day, you're living in a 1-bedroom apartment, but you have shoes that cost more than $20,000. Honey, that is a down payment for a house. What are you doing? Anyways, just think about it, right? Buy things that you can actually afford. I'm not saying don't buy brands or, you know, don't look good. I'm saying think about it. Think about it before you do things like that, because that's one of the reasons that people stay poor. The third tip is that you do not categorize your money. Like I said, budget lets you know, okay, what am I spending, things like that, right? But categorizing your money will help you really well, because you have money for bills, money for myself, money for saving. It's like when you categorize your money like that, it just makes you feel so much better. So I have on my paycheck, right, money that I always say, okay, this is money that I can spend for myself, that I can use to take care of myself, my maintenance, things like that. And I have money that's like, okay, this is always for my bills. Every time I get paid, I just put that money out into another savings account, and that is for my bills, you know. And then I have money that's for other things. Like, you have to categorize your money. You can't just be like, oh, all the money's here, well, as bills go out, they let them go. And as things come out, things will always come. And so if you do not put your money where you need it to be, you never be able to really enjoy your life, because number one, you're not even paying yourself. Another thing is, if you're not enjoying your money to some extent, you always feel like you're overworking, and then you keep working and you're not even saving because you're trying to overspend. That leads you to overspend because you're not even paying yourself in the first place. It doesn't make me feel like I'm losing, because I always know I get paid. I'm paying myself. You're the one doing the work. Make sure you pay yourself, okay? You only have one bank account. So a lot of times I used to be this person that I only need one bank account. Like, yeah, I just savings and a checking and that's it. But you need another savings account. You need multiple if you can. Even have multiple savings accounts, you know, where you can actually separate your money if you can, right? Put your savings money somewhere, put your bills to go into your check-ins, your own personal money in your own second savings account. Like, when I tell you that having one bank account can keep you poor, I mean it, because when you have all your money in one place, it's very easy to use it. It's very easy to use and misuse it because it is in one place. But when you spread your money everywhere, trust me when I say that, that will help you to, you know, save more and also be able to use your money wisely. The fifth tip goes into your bank accounts, right? Make sure that your savings account is not easily withdrawable. Guys, this is the one that tricks you, okay? Because you think you're saving money, but when that account is very easy to withdraw, guess who goes back every second? Like, every time I'm saving money, or I think I'm saving money, and I put it in the account where I can easily get it, guess who's getting the money the next day? I'm going into that account the next day. And trust me when I tell you that that kept me poor. That mindset kept me stuck in a cycle of just constant debts, constant, you know, overdrafts, fees, just constantly, because the account was always there. Like, it felt, so sometimes you think you're saving, but that savings account feels like a checking account because it's easily accessible. You know, there are a lot of savings accounts that actually put, you know, procedures where it's like sometimes it takes over a week before you get the money back. Trust me, you will not even remember the money. There's an account where it's like, I barely even remember I have that account, because like the hustle and the bustle for you to get your money, you don't want to go through it. You're like, you know what, let the money just stay there. If you have that kind of account where it's like it's not easily accessible, that lets you save more. And so do things like that. You yes, have a savings account that's easily accessible for your emergency times, but also have the savings account where you're saving the money and it's not something you can go pick up the next second, because you have no backup plan. Like, there's no backup plan. You don't have no insurance, there's no emergency save money. Remember when I said that account that you can't withdraw so quickly, but you know, emergency money, right? I and my husband, we have different accounts, like I said, right? And then there's savings, and then there's emergency, and then like it's very important to have those different things, because you never know, life is crazy, things happen, right? So it's important that you have money that's like, you know what, if something happens, we have something to rely on, right? And so I never really knew this, and a lot of times we don't know this growing up. No one teaches us how to take care of money, right? And so it's important that as you grow, as you experience life, and you see that sometimes things can happen. You pop a tire. Where are you going to get that money from? You just spent all your money that you budgeted. So where are you going to get that money from? From your emergency fund, right? So that's why it's important that you have these things. Having health insurance, you know, we're no longer in an age where you can just live your life. You're a young girl, oh, I'm healthy, I'm good, you know, things like that. I pray that God keeps every one of us healthy, but the truth is, having a health insurance is very, very important, especially in this day and age. You know, things like that, making sure you're up to date with things like that is so important for your money. Thinking that, oh, I'm healthy, and not having a health insurance is very, very, very dangerous. It's not paying off your credit card bills, okay? Guys, I know using the credit card is sweet, it's nice, it's beautiful, you feel like a boss when you swipe in that card, but making sure you pay off those bills immediately you use them is very important, because your credit matters. I say this a lot of times that I really did not even know how important credit was until, you know, we bought a home. Maybe I'll do a whole video about that, you know, just advising people that want to buy a house, you know, what to do and stuff like that. But really, you have to pay off your bills. Like, if you don't have money to buy something, don't buy it with your credit card. Make sure you have the money before you buy it so you can place the money right back, because messing up your credit will keep you poor. Not saving at all, not saving at all in your monthly income is a disaster. Just earning just exactly all and you're using everything of what you earn in a month is a disaster. Even if it's $20 a month, if it's $10 a month, make sure you're saving something. Make sure you're saving something, because it's important. Just having that mindset of saving, you know, if you can save little, you can save much. But yeah, make sure you're saving something. This next tip is for us the young millennials and Gen Zs, right? If you are living large in your 20s, this will keep you poor. Why do I say that, right? We all want to go to Tulum, we all want to go to Mexico, we all want to go to Mexico's Tulum, right? Don't mind me. But we all want to live large. We all want to do these great, amazing things. But we forget that we are still building in our 20s, and that's okay. It's okay if you're still building in your 20s. It's okay to see other people in their 20s living large. Okay, fine for them. I'm happy for them. But sometimes in your 20s, you have to build. And if you're living large in your 20s, I don't know what you expect to use in your 30s when you're already using up all you have and you're not saving anything or planning to own a business or planning to do something for yourself. So living large in your 20s when you don't even have anything yet is the thing that will keep you stuck in the cycle of being poor for the rest of your life. So you have to be careful that you're not trying to have a facade or keep this fake energy or show up for people when you really do not have enough. It's okay to say you don't have it right now, right? Because you know in your 30s or in the end of your 20s you'll have it. It's okay. But living large in your 20s will keep you poor. Number 10 is especially for the ladies, okay? I kept this one for you guys. Waiting for a man to take care of you financially is something that can keep you poor as a woman, right? You have to have the mindset that with or without a man, you have to be able to care and cater for yourself. And this even helps you in your household, right? God forbid your husband is out of a job at the time. Can you care for the family, right? But this goes to you as a woman. Waiting for a man or thinking that, oh, when I get married, my husband will take care of me is such a poor mindset to have. Because I always look at families that both parents are working and I just see how amazing it is, because you see both parents working hand in hand to have an amazing life for their families. So women, stop doing that, okay? Be the boss woman, be the boss that you are. Yes, marry a boss man too, but be the boss that you are and stop waiting for a man to help you financially, because honey, you got this, okay? You don't need no man, okay? Anyways, these are 10 tips. I hope you love them. I have many more amazing videos for you guys. If you love this kind of videos, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss my videos. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.